Hello everyone. So, I'm going to give you a playthrough of Sylvanas Windrunner on the new map Spider Queen. So, first of all, things to say is this particular character is a ranged specialist. She does play slightly differently to other ranged characters, as it were. Now, what I'm going to go for here is I'm really making sure that I have plenty of range on my Withering Fire. As we level this up, we're going to really attempt to buff it so that every time a minion dies as a result of my actions, I get a free hit. Now, done well, this means I'm going to be dropping lots and lots of fire into enemy heroes around me. Now, this particular map, it's new, and the whole idea with this one is to collect gems off fallen minions and hand them in. Hand them in, you get a spider on each of the lanes, which will fight for you. Now, my powers are Withering Fire, Shadow Dagger, Haunting Wave, and then my level 10 utilities, or ultimate ability, is going to be, well, we'll get to that, but essentially it's either Wailing Arrow or Possession. I'll go over those later. Now, Shadow Dagger is quite useful because it bounces between enemy minions. And in doing so, it can weaken them, amongst other things. So they either get hit with a little stun, as it bounces through them, or later on we can reduce their defense, or effectively buff our damage by 25% against any minion under the effect. My Haunting Wave is another useful one. It allows me not only to do damage in a cone, but also, take that, but also to teleport as well. So I can move very quickly between different positions. Later on that can, if you feel like it, be given a double stack, so it can be used twice in quick succession if you teleport. Great for jumping in and out of combat. So we've just handed in then, basically trying to get ourselves up to 50 handed in gems, and then at that point, we can unleash the Spider Queen. Oh, don't get caught, guys. Now, the way that Withering Fire works is quite interesting. It's got 5 stacks, and I can fire all those off really quickly just by tapping Q. But my alternative is to level this up so that I gain essentially free hits when it's at 5 stack. And those will fire off automatically without me having to press a button. And the idea is kill lots of things around you, fire off lots of those bolts, do lots of damage, etc. Ooh, Kerrigan's got me. You see there I was trying to escape but with Haunting Wave, but didn't quite work. So here we go, Overflow Quiver, free Withering Fire at max charges. So if something dies, and that's at 5, it fires off a free bolt. The idea here really is to use the minions to feed this, which, when you've got enemy heroes around you, means they get pummeled with damage very quickly.
Do not test my patience.
At the moment they are doing better than us on gems, that's a bit of a shame. Definitely a map you have to play the objectives, otherwise you're going to fail. Now, one thing I've noticed with Sylvana is she's very good at pushing lanes because of her ability to kind of debuff the enemy minions and put out quite a lot of damage very quickly to minions especially. She's very, very good at lane clearing and pushing, and all of these effects also apply to... also applies to turrets and structures as well. Nah. See up top there on hero damage. So she's certainly got the damage output, but very weak, and there I really should have kept Haunting Wave so that I could have jumped out of combat. It's my own silly fault, that death. So what I really want to do here is obviously grab some gems, but also if the opportunity presents itself. You see what I was able to do there? I was able to basically, instead of having to go round, I could use my teleport to jump straight over the top. Not only a useful defensive manoeuvre, but also very good for attacks as well. You can just fire off all of those bolts and get gone. Oops, Kerrigan's going to kill me again. Screw you, Kerrigan. Oh, so close.
Not yours. I have no time for games.
Alright, this time we're not going to die to Kerrigan, put it that way. We'll try and kill her if the opportunity presents itself, but anyway.
My will is my own.
The main thing, as with any character with low health, is don't do stupid things like jump out of position so that you're effectively having to run too far back towards your side, because you'll never make it. Not if there's a very determined player. Okay, here we go, they've called in the spiders. You see how that effect is impacting all of those mobs there? And that's my Shadow Blade. Shadow Dagger even. Just managed to get away from her then. Just got away from you then. Okay, now at this point at level 7 you've got a bit of a choice. You can go one of two ways really, I think. With black arrows exploding when they kill something, very useful if you want to kind of get that chain damage going on, which obviously buffs up those arrows. Or your other option is if you need a heal, then you can get a heal back for every single thing Shadow Blade hits. On this occasion I'm going to go for damage. Mostly because I'm just trying this out as a particular method. And you see, basically they explode, more damage thrown out. And in theory that means that we should be able to get a... Oh, go away, Kerrigan. We should be able to kill things more quickly, thus buffing up Withering Fire even more. Not much I can do here.
Of course.
Not a great match this one, has to be said. It is quite difficult to talk and play at the same time, which obviously quite a bit distracted. But anyway.
Forward.
You see there how quickly everything falls down when you're able to do that. Having the minions explode, doing more AoE damage around them and so on. It's just like a cascade of death basically for the minions.
I'm here.
Yes, handily you can use Haunting Wave to get out of combat if you get stuck by that little gimp. Do it again. Run away! Well, massively outclassed anyway, purely because these guys are like 2 levels above us at the moment. Nearly 4. Hang on, yeah, 3, nearly 4. Horrendous.
My will is my own. I'm here.
Certainly not going to win against Thrall when he's 3 levels above us.